Welcome to African political arena. Now, my people, what is going on in Africa is very shocking. If you recall, some months ago when the AU chair, Mohamud Yusuf, was being interviewed together with the former Prime Minister of Kenya who actually died recently, he was actually asked, or both of them were actually asked about silencing the guns. And they spoke about that issue. A few months after that, there's nothing which has actually happened. Of course, the new chair, that is Mahmoud Yusuf, won, but I have not seen him do much concerning the role of the AU in Africa. The things which are ongoing, you speak about now the genocide in Nigeria. He has been quiet all through. And I ask myself, did this guy speak to the president of Nigeria, Tinubu, to ask what was going on? Again, if you look at what is going on in Sudan, children and women being massacred right, left and center by the RSF, the guy has not said much about it. The AU has not spoken concerning this issue. Look at what is going on in Tanzania, or what has just happened in Tanzania. The opposition leader is in custody, yet the president, Samia Suluhu Hassan, who has now been declared the winner, one of the first people to actually send congratulations unto Samia Suluhu Hassan was this guy, the AU chairperson. It got me thinking, and I had to go through some of the roles of the AU. Let's go through just a few of them together. One, the role of the AU is to promote unity, peace, and solidarity. To promote peace, unity, and solidarity among Africans. And I'm asking myself, unity, peace in a nation like Tanzania, where the opposition leader is in custody. The president has been sworn in, that is Suluhu Hassan. People demonstrated and they got killed. And you speak about peace and unity there. He was the very first people to actually congratulate the president of Tanzania. Despite there's so much pressure, the other role of the AU is to promote democracy and good governance. To promote good governance. Across Africa, we have leaders or presidents who are out and about to change the constitution so that to favor them, to increase their term in office. Like the president of Uganda, the president of Rwanda, the president of Zimbabwe is actually planning to do that. Paul Biya also, the president of Cameroon, and so many others. Is that what you call good governance? Whereby you have to change the constitution to suit yourself? Corruption everywhere. The money which is supposed to actually benefit ordinary citizen, it is being stolen right, left, and center. We move on to the next one, to defend sovereignty. At that juncture, I ask myself, has the chairman of AU spoken about the threat the US President Trump has now declared against the terrorists in Nigeria? Because they are supposed to actually defend sovereignty of the nation. The other role of the AU is to promote human rights. To promote human rights. And I'm asking myself, when people decide to exercise their constitutional right, which is freedom to express themselves, freedom of speech, but we have a Tanzania president who people decided to demonstrate because they felt what was going on was not right. They demonstrated. But what happened? So many ended up being killed. So many ended up being beaten right, left, and center. Media was actually barred from actually filming what was going on and showing it to the world. Where is the AU? At the same time, I also ask myself, my people, the AU chairman is actually elected by the president. His employer is the African president. The person who put that guy in office, the AU chairperson in office, is the African president. So he will not do anything which will sort of anger his employer. That is what I feel. I think this is where we do it wrong, and we need probably a change. Elected by the president of Africa, but his mandate is to work for the ordinary African citizen. But that is not what happens. In other words, we've seen the AU chairperson support the sitting heads of state. The person who is supposed to elect or put the AU in office should be the ordinary citizen. We can do this from the parliament level, cleared by parliament, then forwarded to the next level, but not a direct nominee of a president. In any case, these people or the AU chair will continue pushing the interest of the people who put them in office. That is what I think. Because if you see what is going on, the killings which are now happening in a nation like Sudan, kids, women, and the chairperson doesn't even say much. The person doesn't say much. What is going on? The M23 group that is in DRC, the same. There's no change. We change even this, the AU, we have a new person, but there's nothing much. We cannot feel any change anyway. Yet this person is actually paid by the taxpayers from ordinary Africans. He is not paid by the presidents of Africa. The money comes from the pocket of the African taxpayer. Those are the people who actually pay these people. So they should actually work for the interest of the Africans, not the heads of state. That is my thinking. Because if at all the AU chair right now, Mahmoud Yusuf, can find it fit to congratulate Samia Suluhu Hassan, yet he cannot speak much about what was going on, the killings. Yet he can also speak about the opposition leader who is still in custody. He cannot speak about the opposition leader from Uganda who is also in custody. If you cannot speak about that, then you're saying that that is good governance. That is my point. What do you think? So what's your take on the AU in Africa? Are we spending our money wisely? Do we need the AU honestly? Do we need it? Is it beneficial to us, the ordinary citizens? Let me know what you think on the comment section. And again, subscribe to my channel and also like my video. Thanks a lot.